Good morning. This is a recording from Monday, July 15th. We continue reading from the book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. Today's essay is titled Learning How to Float. When we stop struggling, we float. When first learning how to swim, I didn't trust the deep. No matter how many assuring voices I heard from shore, I strained and flapped to keep my chin above the surface. It exhausted me, and only when exhausted did I relax enough to immerse myself to the point that I could feel the cradle of the deep keep me afloat. I've come to understand that this is the struggle we all replay between doubt and faith. When thrust into any situation over our head, our reflex is to fight with all our might the terrible feeling that we're sinking. Yet the more we resist, the more we feel our own weight and wear ourselves out. At times like this, I remember learning to float. Mysteriously, it required letting almost all of me rest below the surface before the deep would hold me up. It seems to me, almost 40 years later, that the practice of finding our faith is very much like that. We need to rest enough of ourselves below the surface of things until we find ourselves upheld. For sure, this is hard to do, but the essence of trust is believing you will be held up if you let go. And though we can practice relaxing our fear and meeting the deep, there is no real way to prepare for letting go other than to just let go. Once immersed, once below the surface, it is not by chance that things slow down, go clear, feel weightless. Perhaps faith is nothing more than taking the risk to rest below the surface. That we cannot stay there only affirms that we must choose the deep again and again in order to live fully. That we must move through the sense of sinking before being upheld is what trusting the universe is all about. Now take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind. Settle into this moment, right here, right now. Keeping your breath soft, natural. Remind yourself that there is nothing you need to fix about anything right now. Not your breathing, not yourself, not this moment. Everything is good enough, just the way it is. See if this reminder opens you to a sense of spaciousness in your whole being, a sense of freedom in which all the experiences of the present moment can flow through you effortlessly, as energy that they are, without struggle. Now imagine filling your bathtub with warm water. Imagine holding your hand open, palm up, with the back of your hand on the surface of the water. Feel the effort required to keep your hand on the surface. Breathe slowly and relax, imagining letting your hand enter the water. As your hand relaxes, Feel yourself meeting the deep. Keep imagining placing your hand deeper and deeper into the water, and practice entering the deep and resting below the surface. Practice moving beyond the sense of sinking. Practice the soft attention needed to realize when you are beginning to be upheld. How did this little visualization feel? Of course, you can actually do it later in the day in your bathtub or in a sink or in a natural body of water near your house. Even if you're a good swimmer, it's a nice beginner's mind exercise anyway, and I encourage you to actually go ahead and try it. Now place your hands on your heart and send the energy of loving kindness to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel cared for, protected, at ease. May I learn how to feel upheld. May I touch deep, natural peace. And now, as you gently let go of your practice, as always, scan your body and notice what's going on for you, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? As you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection. And if you feel inspired to give this little exercise we did today a try outside of your mind, go for it. And as always, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.